Hello to you too. Thank you so much. My camera is still all over the place. I moved my laptop earlier, which of course was the worst mistake ever. And now everything's just a little off, which I hate. We are cosplaying as, oh, my mic is peaking really high. We are cosplaying as Yor from Spy Family. It was the quickest one I could put on, not gonna lie. My friends just headed out the door, so I miss them greatly. I'm appreciative that they came over to meet my dog and hang out with me and all that fun stuff. But none of that matters because tonight we're going to be playing Ace Attorney as soon as I can get my Elgato to cooperate and do what it's supposed to do. Excellent. It's a little loud in my headphones. Let me turn that down for me. I don't know how loud it is for all of you. Hopefully you all can hear it. I had to reset my computer a couple times after the setup because apparently a couple things weren't working the first time. So we're gonna hope I did that right. So just as a reminder, we are on game number 2 in the trilogy. We are currently about to start another case. So if these get in the way, like my latest followers and whatnot, I'm probably going to hide that whole thing. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm still getting used to the new layout. I definitely need to find a better place for them for when I'm doing streams like this. But we'll see. We'll see. It might be easier for me to just move it to the top or like duplicate it and move that one to the top, so I can switch between them. But we'll see, we'll see. We're learning as we go. So, put my thing back to my mic so that I can see everything. Excellent. That a little smaller. All right. So this one is called Turnabout Big Top, and we are on part 1. It did start playing before I closed the game last time, so I don't know if we've actually gotten to see what's going on yet. So let's just load that right up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Yeah, I definitely need to move those, I think. They're gonna get in the way of certain things. The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. I'm gonna have to move those after this is over. He's flying through the air. Super cool. Let's see if I can probably just move everything if I do it correctly. Y'all give me a sec to just move that real quick. I think I can do like that. Scooch those up there. There we go. Yep, it's time for the second stream. Give me just a sec to move everything out of the way of our... Oh, it took me forever to line these up in the first place. I'm gonna regret doing this. I'm just moving them out of the way so that we can actually read the text. I will try to set up a quick thing that I can just hide and unhide at a later point, hopefully. All right, let's get back on track. There we go. Don't mind me, just making stuff up as I go.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous.
I was like, oh, fantastic. Okay.
Huh? What, Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician.
Debatable.
A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. Not a chance. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry. I'm like 5. Maybe 6.
I have no idea how old she is at this point. I think my mic is still up too high. That will be troublesome because I'm sure there will be many yells and whoops and things. So, all right, we're turning it down a little. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Korean Village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Yeah, we just played this. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self.
It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remembered the train.
Oh, of course I did. But I don't really understand what everybody means by an express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it. Really. I'll clean it without you.
You're gonna visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Hurley, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick.
Aww, she's so cute. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Aw, I'm such a depressing sad sack. What the heck? What happened? Why am I so sad? Write and code. December 28th. Well, today wraps it for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up one day. I mean, Maya did offer to help us. Beep. Hello? This is the Write and Code lot.
Nick, it's just terrible.
Ah, Maya! Perfect timing. Things are terrible here too.
Huh?
The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office. What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
The TV? No, let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus.
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max! They arrested Max Galactica!
Yikes. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. Popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max.
Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What?
See you there. You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What? Wow. Well, we got 2 hours. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. Wow. Nick, you can't do anything for yourself. A poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. Maya went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're even giving the new guy his own movie. I just know Maya's gonna drag me out to see it with her. Wow. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean. Then how is your office a mess? There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. There's no recently about it. It's been like a year. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I wouldn't mind dumping some of these off at the used bookstore. But that might not be such a good idea. Because they have evidence in there. Okay, took us 2 hours to get here. We looked around the office and then we went. Ouch. My wig is like caught on my thing.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous! What a clever girl! Such a fabulous understanding of events! What's with all the fabulous talk? Oh my god, he threw cards at the glass. Welcome to the visitor's room!
It's Max! Nick, look! It's the real Maximilian Galactica!
Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card.
He called me sweetie! Nick!
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts.
Ah, he got it! He got it! Nick, look, he got it!
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts.
Max.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
Eek. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever, have him pick a card, any card. I want this one. So, sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much! Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, draw a porcupine head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing. So is my performance.
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better too! Why don't you come sit next to me?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyway, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, porcupine head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays. They get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous! I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust, and it was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world! I'm gonna guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician.
You're signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to get a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kind of like the circus performances.
Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the very big circus. Last night the ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make an anthill out of a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be the compensated as such. Don't you agree? Or you agree, don't you?
Yes.
That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. He says fabulous a lot. And also, that was a lie. Wow. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. He's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Well, all we have is the Magatama and the attorney badge, so I'm just gonna... What is that badge? Is it used a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder.
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the famous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich, I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what?
Max.
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke.
Look at Max. He's crushed.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Okay, I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me, I didn't kill nobody.
Didn't kill nobody?
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never.
But Max?
I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? I dropped my controller. Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks.
Max?
Yeah?
What's your real name?
Sure isn't Max Galactica. It's Billy Bob Jones. Oh, she's crushed now. What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin.
You didn't think all of that was, like, his real self, Maya, did you? I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take the card. It was the Ten of Hearts, right? What? How did he got it right again. What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galacticus hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? You're some kind of heart harvester, or... I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick.
All right. Can I? Okay, I can. We're gonna go to the place and do the thing. And his face is on the sign. Fantastic. Hopefully this means we don't have to do his accent for a while. But it does mean that we're gonna have to do other people's accents for a while. So.
We're here again.
Yep. But this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene.
Let's find someone who might know something about what happened.
Blah, blah, blah. That was easy for me to say. Sounds like a plan. All right, let's go to the first one, the lodging house. December 28th, the Lodging House Plaza. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay.
Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Oh, it's you two. Oh,
Detective Gumshoe.
how is you guys seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal?
'Cause you're always working, detective?
Well, I'd rather not always be working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Oh my god.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home?
Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard about what happened to him.
Nick won't tell me.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around. Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay?
Nick?
She brought down the vibe super hard. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal.
It was rather cool.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing now.
Ah!
Oh, surprised you, didn't I?
I'm not laughing.
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? It was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
Eep.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But... there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
Ha! There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit.
what was the one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints.
Footprints?
Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what's so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is...
The killer's footprints aren't there!
Bingo. Where did the killer come from, and where did the killer run off to? Where did the killer go? Where did the killer come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Obviously, there is no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? That's when something just clicked in my head. I mean...
There's no way! Flying is impossible!
That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Haha. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant a thing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. How? Okay. I have nothing that would lead him to start talking about Max. So we're just gonna move on. Alright, giant head. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience.
Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults.
I am not doing any somersaults.
Why not? You look like you'd be great at it.
Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults?
Huh, Nick?
Wasn't me. I'm not very good at lion noises, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a tiger. Just kidding.
Tiger!
He's coming this way! Ah! We white it out.
Nick, you're too young to die! Nick! Stay, heal!
Wow. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet.
Nick, are you okay?
Haha, scared you, didn't I? Oh.
Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he?
Let's see how Southern Belle I can get.
What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter me. Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky.
Huh?
You agree, don't you?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Oh, your costume. It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best.
Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fate. I'm a spirit medium.
You can't just tell people that, Maya. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder?
Uh-huh.
My dad was murdered.
Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say?
So, the ringmaster was your... Yeah, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night.
Even your dad?
Yes, everyone was here. We had finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent.
Regent, so she was with that beast.
That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. Right? Like, she seems really okay with the fact that her dad is dead. I wish she would tell us more about her dad.
That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary, he's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend.
Leon?
Yes, Leon the lion.
Leon the lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices.
Leon, he died? Yeah, actually he was killed. My dad killed him.
What?
Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it.
It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Oh my god. I don't know. I just want to get away from all the sparkles. I just gotta go. Alright. So what? I guess we gotta go back to her. What do we present our badge? What about this? What can you tell me?
I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean.
I never expected Maya to make a new friend in a strange place like this. Alright. What about this? What can you tell me? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Maybe we just examine things?
Look, that's where Max comes out during the show.
I gotta admit, that was a pretty cool effect.
We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show.
That's great, Regina.
Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth.
Sometimes I wonder about this girl. I feel like I need to sneeze.
Ah, a ladder.
It's just a step ladder.
What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter.
Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Some lights that are done.
Whoa, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, huh? What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he?
Ouch, thanks a lot, Maya. Right, dang. She burned us good. Alright, we got some boxes, some ropes. I don't know.
Hey, it's a rope.
Probably for tightrope walking.
That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue. Why?
You know, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for?
A bloody chainsaw, for instance?
Well, there's definitely not one of those here.
Okay, then why was it selectable? I don't understand. Okay, well, that didn't work. Back to Gumshoe, I guess. Right, examine. This is the only place the snow has been trounced upon.
The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over.
No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes.
What?
I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. Right? Anything going on over here? What's this thing? There's some evidence under the tarp over there. Hey, watch it, pal. The killer is behind that tarp. Ah! Gotcha, I was just kidding. Oh. He's just laughing. He's just laughing. Yeah, okay, there's a... Oops, shoot. Whoops. No, I want to examine the pole. Let me examine the pole. Nick, please. The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. So they should have been on at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murder took place in the light? How strange.
How strange indeed.
Okay. What does this... How do I get him to talk about things? I can't... You know I can't tell you too about the evidence... You know I can't tell you too anything about the evidence we've gathered.
Stingy.
Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. Wow. Come on, you flashed that badge at me so many times it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again?
Well, I do have a Steel Samurai badge with me. How about that one?
I'll only wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a Steel Samurai police badge.
Then it's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge.
But don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. Okay, well... I don't think we have any evidence.
Look, it's Max.
Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica.
The stars in his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star in your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker.
No, it's alright. It's okay. Please don't draw stars on me. The streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers.
Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades.
You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you?
You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top.
I don't think that was why. I mean, that would be a good reason, though. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention...
Candy and popcorn, they've even got snow cones.
Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter?
Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones?
Look around, there's tons of snow piled up all around here.
Yay, wait a second, there's no syrup though. I want syrup.
Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Gross, first of all. It's a box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus.
They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time.
So then why don't you buy one now?
Sounds like a plan. Oh no, it looks like I forgot my wallet.
If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already.
You know I never do that to you, Nick.
Wow. She would, though.
This door must lead to the lodging house.
No entry to unauthorized personnel.
Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick?
I'm not even going to justify that question with a response.
I bet all the stars stay at the lodging house.
Probably.
Nick, the entrance is right here.
Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows.
I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant.
There's no Dolly. Not today.
I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across.
It's not like you're on business or anything. Wow. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay, so that was not really... We tried presenting stuff to her. It didn't work. Tried presenting stuff to Gumshoe. It didn't work. I guess the office? Oh, okay. That did something. Alright, we got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going.
Okay.
What's the matter? You seem down.
Maximilian Galactica. Who would have guessed he was Country Bumpkin?
So now what do we do?
Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We still don't even know what happened in the first place.
Fair? We don't have enough for this thing here. Oh. Make absolutely fabulous man. Cost enormous sums of money. Sums that will boggle your mind. Interesting. Okay.
That's why you went to his room last night?
I went to ask him for a fabulous raise. I wonder how people can lie with such a straight face. Okay. So if we present the Magatama, we don't have enough to prove that that's... I don't know. Let's present everything else. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father. He was going to be like a father to me. Okay, I'm at a loss. Not gonna lie. I'm sure there's some convoluted thing we're supposed to do, but I don't know what it is. So we need to ask him about Max, but we don't have any way to make him talk about Max. Was there anywhere else we could go? Nope. Alright, to the big top. To the circus entrance. Alright, well, it's pretty early for me to be looking up a guide, but I have no idea what to do. So, let's see what I can do. Phoenix, right. I really hate to do this. I really, really hate to do this. You know. Wait. We talked to Regina. Oh. Okay. To get him to talk about Max, we have to present Max's profile to him. We haven't needed to do that, so it didn't occur to me. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
It's not just his attitude. I got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have very classy decorative elements.
Silk hat added to the court record. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand.
I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness.
Huh?
Tell us about the eyewitness. Well, that worked. About the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why is that?
Oh, no reason. Something I remember to tell you.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Going in the lodging house. Alright. Clown's room. I wonder whose room this is.
The name tag on the door says Mo on it.
I guess he's not here.
Wow, it's a real mess in here.
My room's probably worse, though. Mine's not.
Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later.
All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy.
Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible.
It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on.
I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office.
In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Wow. Alright, Nick.
What the? There's a string of carrots here.
How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here.
Clown equipment is so funny looking.
He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle. He's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken.
Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice?
Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag? Oops. No clues here.
Awesome! Look at these shoes! They're great!
Forget the shoes. Check out the great gag peel, banana peel.
You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch?
Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. I don't see anything like that, but okay. Yeah, right. Move out of here, I guess. So he's not even there. Cool. Cool. Back to the big top. I guess we'll do the same with her. We'll talk about Max Galactica.
It's Max! Hey, where is Max now anyways?
You don't know?
Nope.
He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father.
It's okay, Nick and I will help him.
Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal. Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now.
Like what?
Okay, what about your dad?
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Alright. There's another room we can get to. Cool. Oh my god. Ringmaster's room. It's so tiny.
This is the ringmaster's room?
Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night.
Now that you mention it, this is what he said.
Or that is what he said. I wonder what... that's an interesting poster.
Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it, Nick, I want it.
I want to get out of here. Oh no. It's a table for guests. What are we doing? We're playing... Oh, Redeemed Hydrate. I missed that completely. We are playing Ace Attorney. Game 2, Case 3. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top.
Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on a piece of paper. Yikes.
What is it?
I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible.
She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much?
Incredible, huh?
You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it.
What's the matter, Nick?
Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed. Just look at all the awards the circus has won.
Like, all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined.
Good job, Ringmaster.
There's a lot of posters here, don't you think?
There are indeed.
So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they?
Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here.
But you didn't even notice that I took one.
She already swiped one.
Haha.
You're incorrigible, you know that? It's 3 famous symbols. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances.
Posters are the way to go, aren't they?
What do you mean?
We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say wow! Or perhaps hold it. Don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride.
With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. That's true.
You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
Aw, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
'Cause you are, you pickpocket. But why didn't we grab that?
This is where the Ringmaster applied his makeup.
It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example.
This one says it's 100% all-natural organic mascara.
And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime.
The Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual.
Why can't we take the little piece of paper? Call this a tailcoat, blah blah blah, same thing we just read. I wanted to read it though.
All of these frames look the same.
They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the Ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center.
You're kidding, right?
What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. That's kind of a weird field.
Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall.
It's like a guided tour of the circus's history.
This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty.
And what if we had a client who was found guilty?
We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that?
Maya, please.
Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why did you do that?
I mean, you know, we just kind of thought about it. Right? The desk.
This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap.
There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the Ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father.
Aw. Poor Maya. She seems sad about that for some reason. Alright. How about we try that one, I guess. Okay. Still no Mo. I guess we can talk to Max about the salary, but the problem is that I don't think that's really gonna help. This is the part where we just walk around till something changes, I guess. Oh, this changed. Okay, cool.
Max isn't here.
He must be in questioning.
Aw, I wanted to see a magic trick.
He should be back in a little bit.
I guess so.
Okay. back to the circus. Still nothing changed here. So, if I remember literally anything about this, it will literally be the fact that I don't know anything about this one. Let's see. Let's see. I thought we did everything. Let's see. What's the matter? You've been acting strange for a while now.
Max, he's just some country bumpkin.
So, why does that matter? He's still a famous magician, right?
I guess, but his real name is Billy Bob Johns.
Yikes, the poor guy's got 3 first names. I guess that is pretty odd.
Oh well, if a big star can do it, then you should pretend to be exotic too, Nick.
A big star?
Max Galactica is a pretty big name. Anyways, what do you think about Naruhodo Araito?
What's the A stand for?
The A stands for attorney.
I'll think about it. Alright, so what does that do? Okay, we did that, I don't know which one. Alright, time to talk to everybody again, I guess. Oh.
Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you.
Ah!
Well...
Mumble.
What? Really? And then...
Mumble.
Oh my, that's incredible, Regina! Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout.
Don't worry about me.
Regina told me that someone professed their love to her.
Profess their love?
Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica.
I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways.
And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well.
What? Who was it?
Someone named Trilo.
Trilo?
Apparently, he's a tenor who sings in the circus.
Haven't met him yet.
Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus.
She must have some sort of strange power over them. I mean, did you see the big old sparkly eyes?
You're not kidding. 2 people in one day? Even I want to profess my love for her.
Me too. She's so cute. I guess we'll do that. Oh, cool. Something changed.
Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there.
What?
There's someone over there. Excuse me.
Oh. Hello.
Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me.
Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe.
An average Joe just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so.
Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying. Like any regular person would hang around the circus, dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright.
I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya.
Well, I just happen to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. Not a carny, I'm a performer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist?
I'm Benjamin Woodman.
Your last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben.
Ah, yes. That's your alias, right?
I believe they call it a stage name. What happened? Excuse me, Ben? Yes, you mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really, I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know, is so nervous, he's creeping me out.
Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica.
Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Wow, my head hurts. Yikes, I hope he's okay. It sounds like he just popped a gasket.
Ben, so you're a ventriloquist?
I'm just a regular guy.
You already told us that you were a ventriloquist.
Oh, yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that.
I can't help it, he's making me nervous.
Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist?
Well, right now, my book. Why? He's contagious. Oh no, he's contagious. Raspberry.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need you to look at this after all.
Regina. You mind taking a look at this? Okay. Maximilian. Nope. Okay. This is gonna be one of those cases where we push everything onto everybody. Look at this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cat. No. Crime photo. Okay. Max poster. Okay. Attorney badge. No. Okay, this guy is. Okay. Okay, I don't have anything that he'll talk to us about. I literally don't know what to do. Maybe I should pull that thing back up and keep it tabbed. That's probably my best bet, honestly. Alright. I think I've got where we are. Okay, cool. Something else happened. She was about to say hello, and then somebody said, "Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener! The 1 million visitor, the room of Mr. Mo Girls, aka me!" Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for it? Kinda great. Just one. Did you get my joke right there? I wish I'd give you more than one. No. If it was funny, it's your duty as a human being to laugh. People don't laugh are usually less seen and Lansing. Catch my drift? Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare.
Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book.
In my book, they're just funny looking. Wow, really. You sure have a great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that guy. You look just like what a guy. Oh! I'm going home.
No, Nick, you can't.
You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this dude just keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to.
Okay, I get it. But you do have to admit, he is kind of funny.
Ugh, no, I do not have to admit that, because he isn't. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to him then.
Could you please tell us more about the very big circus?
It's about a big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. The circus has been in business for 20 years. We have performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. I have no idea what accent we're doing for him.
20 years, wow.
Working at the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With the movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition.
I have no idea what voice this is.
But I love the circus.
I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. I work hard to keep the show running. No one sends the clowns in the clowns on us.
Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh.
Har 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 har. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. Real class act. Even when the no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees.
I see.
How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mo. Wiggity 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 what?
I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor.
Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way?
Let's talk about the murder.
Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tucking out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
Caught a peek?
Of the crime.
Just as we suspected. This guy is the eyewitness to the crime.
The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show.
I think it's becoming too close to Gumshoe's accent. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Because if it becomes too close to Gumshoe's accent, then I'm gonna have too many characters doing the same voice. So that's gonna be a little rough.
New elements?
When you put a performer for a long time, your act starts to get a bit stale. I realized that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned.
A bit long in the tooth?
But that make-believe it takes things too far.
Make believer.
The magician, the word thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the goal to say to me, you're one of those funny types, right? What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now.
On him? Oh, that was me.
Yup, he's got on everyone's nerves. Day of the murder?
Go ahead.
No way, just forget I said anything.
I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw?
Well, the police told me I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. We gotta let these loops stay zipped.
That's not fair.
I guess you're right. Maybe I could tell you a few details. But only if you could get old stiff lips here to make with the funny.
Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me?
Nick, you could do it.
What's the matter?
Just getting ready, okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. Wow, even the music stopped. That's how unfunny that was. Oh my god.
At least his expectations are low.
I wouldn't let him quit his day job.
Eek, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here.
It wasn't the greatest joke I heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw.
I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo.
I mean, it was literally funnier than anything that Mo said, but, you know, whatever. At least it made sense. Maybe most stuff makes sense in the original Japanese, I don't know.
That night, once I tucked myself in a bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant whoop. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's what I saw. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician.
And then...
That's all I saw, but it just proves the terrible man he actually is.
I'm trying to put my leg up on the chair. Kind of cool. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Okay, so do we do like we did with Gumshoe and present Max to him?
If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too.
Oh my god.
Mo?
Sorry, across the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being.
Why do you hate him so much?
Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max conked Ben right over the head, as hard as he could.
Ben? Ventriloquist with a speech impediment?
You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves.
Cafeteria?
Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting in there. Ah yes, the Berry Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around.
Ah, thank you. This is an atlas.
Oh, I killed myself really, I'm dying here. Coronary.
Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Okay. I think that's all we're getting out of him. Oh, wait. Plaza. Nope. That was... okay. Is there an actual... did he give us an actual map? Okay, good. Okay, so to get to the ringmaster's room in the cafeteria, we gotta go to the big top. To get to Mo and Afro's rooms, we have to go to the lodging house. I guess that helps. Okay, big top. And then move. And then cafeteria. Okay. Alright. See what happens.
Ew, this place looks gross.
This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder.
That reminds me, what was it that Mo said?
He said yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here.
He also said there's gotta be something interesting in here. Nick, what's gotta be interesting?
Don't ask. Okay. There's nothing on top of the stand.
Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right?
I guess. Oh my god. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something? That's a wine bottle.
Oh, watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor.
A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor.
Do you think it means anything?
There's got to be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're gonna have to go back and meet with him.
Him?
Okay. But where does Gotti come in? Is that Gotti? Kitchen is over there. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here.
I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you?
No, I feel like you would poison me if I did that. Ah, bulletin board for bulletins. It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer.
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. It's true.
Keep our cafeteria clean.
Doesn't seem like anyone ever reads this sign, huh?
Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die.
Oh my god. I would definitely make them clean up. Alright, well he said we gotta go talk to Max, so I guess we gotta go talk to Max. Alright, away from the sparkly lady. Move to the Detention Center. Alright. Oh, it's my two sweeties! Welcome to the Detention Center! He just got me a sweetie again. What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. Okay, I'm guessing... I don't know. We probably have enough stuff to do this. Once they said, oh, let's go talk to him. Alright, let's do our best. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement for the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? The papers that say you got 1 week ago? Maybe? That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. Ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem? Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? The fight, I guess. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria? But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. Okay. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... Well, hit Ben, but how do I prove that? I used this bottle to Ben, I guess. Ben? You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Wow. How you gonna lie to me? I'm trying to protect you. Bro. Okay. Wow. Okay, we've talked about everything else, but meeting with Russell. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way.
Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man.
We fought about my sweetie pie.
You mean Regina?
That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that?
Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben?
Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie.
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up?
What do you mean by shut him up?
You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word. Not without Ben.
Trilo?
The puppet! The ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Triloquist. Triloquist? Yeah, okay. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off of the balsa, I'd be screwed.
You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet?
She just said that. You are so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What, sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet.
Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets?
No problem, none at all. Thank you, Max.
You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam.
Then don't go hiding puppets.
Alright, let's go find a puppet, I guess. Oh.
Huh? Ben's not here anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him something.
It's cold out. He's probably in the tent.
Okay, is he in the tent?
What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress.
Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress.
But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved.
Of course.
And now Regina isn't here.
I'm not saying how that's related. Neither is Ben.
It looks the same as always, a great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing.
Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer?
I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of those posters.
You mean stole one of those posters?
Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trilo somewhere in this room.
Trilo. Oh, the ventriloquist puppet. Yeah, right. The desk. Old and cheap. It's the same as it was before. Blah, blah, blah. Calm down. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, that doesn't have a check mark anymore.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
County, da da da. Talented. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is.
That's Trilo. That's Ben's puppet.
I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. An operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick.
Why do I have to carry this thing?
Why not? Okay. Well, we found him. Now we gotta find Ben. I guess. She said the big top. Nope. The cafeteria first. Okay, something new. Nice.
Oh, hey, Ben.
Hello.
Hello to you, too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Don't you think it's cold, Nick?
I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Present Trilo. Get him out of my hands immediately. Please.
Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go.
Yay. Alright, Maya, let's get going.
It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Oh, okay.
So, Nick, where are we going to next?
Let's see. Maybe we should go talk to the Collins again. Hey, wait! We need a voice for Trilo.
Who said that?
Oh my god. What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind. No, because that's going to be Gumshoe's voice.
What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben?
No, I would never.
It was me, yeah, me, down here.
You're Trilo?
Ask Mr. Quisty, you learned some manners for you, just blurt out my name.
Try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect.
Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better?
No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for a dirty.
You know, we talked about insulting people we promised. Oh, he punched him in the face!
But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal.
I'm sorry, Trilo.
Nick, what just happened? Trilo is still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet.
Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet?
I don't know. Who do I think I am? Tell us what you know about the murder.
You talking to me? I said you talking to me. Don't you look at him when you're talking to me.
Quist, behave, young man. Pops him in the mouth.
Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man?
I guess so.
No need to make such a fuss about things. That old butt paid us all peanuts.
Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have nerve pills or something to make right now?
Take right now, sorry.
These two are a really odd couple, aren't they, Nick?
Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head.
Yeah, right?
Let me lay it all out for you. The bass sucks, the clown sucks, my partner has his hands up my pants.
Your partner, you mean Ben?
Yeah, the creepy old guy never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here.
Oh, my.
But all be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna.
You're...
Madonna?
Regina, my lovely Regina, she is stunning, right, Ben?
Not sure if I would go that far.
You'll have to excuse him, he doesn't understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, was an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her.
Mary?
Oh my god.
Ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by the flying fraud.
You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that?
Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up? I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened.
You were there?
If you're that interested, I'll let you in on the facts.
Oh my god.
You're going to marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled.
Well,
I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
That's not how that works at all. At all. Like, literally, even slightly. Huh.
I know you think that,
But what?
I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song.
You gave her a song?
Well, I am a renowned tenor. You happen to know I've decided to grace you with one of my songs.
me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to...
The rest is private.
Oh, well, the melody is pretty good.
Those lyrics, I think they need a little work.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Oh, thanks. Now the Trilo's here.
Now the Trilo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now?
Hey, buttface.
Ah!
You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all.
Trilo.
Have Chippa Jabba, let's get a car already.
Oh my god. Hey, wait a second.
Nick, what's going on?
He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Well, that went great, I guess. That didn't go so well.
What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo?
Quite a pair of those two. What did that puppet see? Oh my god. Oh no, now what? That's a monkey. Ah, yow! Oh, ah! The monkey stole my badge.
Hey, welcome back, Nick.
That monkey. Ah, my badge! That monkey stole it!
What?
Oh, I just did her laugh wrong.
Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina!
You, that monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge!
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it?
By the way, that monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Monkey Money?
Not quite. Not quite. Why did that go up? Alright. Money the monkey. The monkey is called Money?
Yes.
Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems.
Huh?
Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Haha, that's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know.
Huh? You don't know?
Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with.
What?
He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see.
Go to Moe's. Huh. I guess the time I revisit that could be fun. Oh, do that.
Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben?
Ben?
You mean the guy that's always hanging around with Trilo?
What do you mean hanging around?
Well, he was there when Trilo told me he was in love with me.
Trilo told you he was in love with you?
Yes, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart. He's such a wonderful singer. I love him.
But what about Ben?
What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trilo.
Like sand through the hourglass, so were the days of the circus.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage.
Oh, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it.
I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly.
So I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trilo?
Wait. You do realize Trio is a puppet?
I don't care these bits, Stiff.
Oh boy. That is a mess waiting to happen. We should not be getting involved in that. Let's just move right along. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. I don't think lonely had anything to do with it, but okay. Alright, let's go ask him where Money the Monkey is. Now I have to remember how I did his voice exactly.
Oh my, it isn't Mr. Right all the time.
Ugh.
It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right?
See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you?
Okay. So about Regina.
Regina's such a pure, innocent child.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in a circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big town.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is their everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, it all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life.
I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet.
Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. The clown sees life simply, without complications.
Alright. Have you heard about Monkey Named Money?
Ah, yes, money.
He stole my attorney's badge.
Well, money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him.
Huh? Why's that?
Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly, bravo, bravo! Not joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course, shall we go?
Should we go with him or wait a while? Go with Mo! Let's do it now. Right now. Why would we choose not to go with him?
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
I can't breathe.
Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room.
Acro?
He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today.
Huh? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later.
Okay. Let's examine the pile of junk.
Holy cow! There's a fork, a mirror, everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch.
Look at this. It's a trophy and it's really heavy.
Nick, I found it! Your badge! It's right here!
Okay. Turn to my lapel. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Or sorry.
What's the matter? Did you find something?
Yeah, check this out.
It's a ring!
There's something engraved on it. From T to R. Trilo to Regina, maybe? Wow, it's a big diamond. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation.
Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow?
Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet.
Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side.
That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Alright. So if I remember correctly, there are like 2 parts to the trial, and then there's like another like investigation. So that's what we're gonna try to get to, is to the next investigation, basically. So ordinarily I would have just stopped here at the save, but we want to get through the first round of the trial, because I'm gonna forget these voices, and I'm probably going to have to watch my own VOD back to remember which voices I picked. So let's see what's going on. Trial time. Sorry, I thought I just heard something in my living room. Ooh, he looks nervous. Good morning, Max.
Max?
Milk.
What?
I have a glass of milk right before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie.
It's a stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick, Max is really nervous.
That's understandable.
Hey, my sweeties.
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lord flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Sorry, my stuff is not sitting properly over here. Oh, Von Karma, which means we have to do the terrible British accent that we know. Oh, they are just going. Oh my god. Fabulous, yes indeed. They were just going. I didn't push any buttons. Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Jones.
So...
Isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica?
Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica.
Sure.
It sounds more friendly.
Huh. I wonder if that's to our advantage.
Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix, right? Eh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. I gotta get ready for this. It did not count. Do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. With no chance, zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge.
But it's not like it'll bring her tag back.
There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry up and wrap up this waste of time. Excuse me.
Very well. You may now call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dip Gumshoe, get up there, now! Alright, so we have Battle of the Accents again. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well, I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir. Alright, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony.
Alright, let's try. Aw, y'all can barely see Snorlax. That makes me sad.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until about 9:40, making it extremely cold out.
Okay.
All the circus performers were gathered in the Big South to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m.
Wow. How do we know that?
The victim was found bent over a wooden box as dead as the doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck.
Oh my god. So he was hit really hard.
I see, he was beaten to death. Here is the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this into evidence. Accepted this into evidence.
Alright. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
We have no idea what happened. I don't know what the murder weapon is. I don't know, like, how fast he died. I don't know nothing. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, we're just gonna start pressing shit, I guess. Press. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal, maybe about 1.5 inches on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
Huh? What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record.
Mr. Gumshoe,
Mister?
what were the members of the circus doing at the night of the crime?
Where did Mister come from? Press it all. Press it all. When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course, the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Wow, rude. Around 10 p.m. Oops, I forgot to press that. I guess we just need to know what's in the box, so... Wooden box?
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say? Okay, what was in it? Might as well ask some questions. What was in it? Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked harder than fart knocks.
I don't know why I was referring that accent.
So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. Although what was inside was this little bottle.
Bottle? What's that, detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Okay. Weird. Alright. What hit him in the head? According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
No, we didn't. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is it's something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Ho, 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 ho.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details in the event now. Guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. Alright, well at least we got a couple new things.
All we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Sheila will show up on the stand as well.
That's a good... Oh, yep. Popping him right in the mouth. Please state your name and occupation for the court, for the record.
My name's Trila Quist. I'm employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
Everyone must be cutting off your circulation. I said I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song.
Me. One of the long, exciting, and daring your innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman.
Well, what do you think?
It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose! You'd think you'd have the sense to fix it! It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face! On the off chance swelling would help! You know, here's the reason you'll never be an A-list star!
That's so mean.
Celebrities must really enjoy seeing everything that flashes in their minds.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my court. Ouch!
You don't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Alright, then we'll proceed, I guess. I don't know. Why are things playing on my screen? Stop. Alright.
Once practice was over, I left Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance.
Oh, his voice is hurting.
That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up, took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Without a doubt, he had a silk hat, cloak, and dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
But that's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Where's that?
Here's absolute proof.
Silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Ah. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for his hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay, I guess she's the boss again today. Alright. How do you know? You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right. That makes him the killer. There's only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense, and makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story that meets the eye. Is there something I miss? That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this? Mr. Wright?
Where am I going with this? Oh, Russell, because they would have been together if he had killed him.
That's the victim?
That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah, obviously the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Ah!
I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right. Brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony.
Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max was part of that bitter love triangle with Regina. Which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick? Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Alright, I guess we'll just ask them backwards since we did the one before this. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose it would have been around. Hey, what time was it?
I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10, so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you just believe that we'd stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone?
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
Mr. Wright. What do you suppose the witness is waiting for in the cold in the night?
According to this ring, Regina. Because he was gonna propose. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
What?
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
What?
He's literally falling apart.
That makes perfect sense.
What did you say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina. Bean!
I think that was Ben. Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quish, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
Quite a stir.
What's the matter? You think the humans have a monopoly on marriage?
The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. Morbid.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Right. About the proposal.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket.
You were going to propose. You, a puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
Exactly.
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Don't you have a wife, sir?
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What was with that sigh at the end?
Puppet marriage, man. I would sigh too, man. I don't. Alright. Okay. What did you have? What is exactly that you plan on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Mr. Phoenix Wright joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Screw it. Let's do it anyway. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to a human. Ow! I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology. You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. It's not a bathrobe. Alright. See, he says he has it, but we have it, so that's not correct.
Objection!
Trilo, do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring? Oh, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief! Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? Ah! What's going on here? That's... Ben, say something!
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo.
I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room that put money like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him!
Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiat in my court.
Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word.
Ah, I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things?
Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say? Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, it was say that. Ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Ouch. Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. There's nothing to do with anything, especially not with who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted a thing! Not I, Mr. Triloquist! What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo? You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatching monkey money! But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault! While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away!
That is indeed a horrible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point?
What point could that possibly be? He doesn't exercise enough. He has a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was on the scene.
Interesting, Miss Wright.
Well then tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Objection!
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness isn't lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that Dorface in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw that night.
Ha! I told you so many times you'd think you'd know my story's not changing. You've already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it'll change some more. Where there's one lie, there's usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah! Alright. Whew. This one is a workout. I'll give you that I was waiting for that night for Regina. But it doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica on the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. Wow. So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him.
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Alright. I kind of have a problem with him saying good evening to him, because why would you say that to somebody that you absolutely hate? So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon during the day, correct? And it's obviously that I'd say some good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night.
Sorry, Trilo.
Mr. Quish, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better. There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Isn't that a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt. Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving it with evidence? Bluffing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I guess I can give it a shot.
The witness will resume his testimony.
Alright. I said good evening to him, okay? The evidence of their fight is this bottle, so I'm just gonna go for that. Hey, look, it worked. Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact. Wasn't that big of a deal? It was just an argument. A disagreement at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head. Ah! That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Ah! Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough for me, Mr. Quist. That's enough for you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
Well, somebody else. It's my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there was only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? Would the defense kindly explain who it was that Trilo saw that evening then?
Well, the only other person to go that way, the ringleader. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Gulp. Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Wah! Ah!
Order, order! How do you respond to this?
Well, wait a second! Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at it, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica! How do you mistake them? They are very different looking.
I think it's high time that we clear up the error about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russellberry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols? Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again, everyone, all together now. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. A silk hat and a cloak, anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Oh, I see your hydrate. I didn't before, but I see it now. Yeah, I'm definitely needing them. I'm having a, like, 0 carb flavored beverage and probably should start with regular water. Maybe some tea. I don't know.
Miss Von Karma. Do you have clear evidence that the person this witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then this is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes, I think we finally won a point on this one. That is very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your efforts, but...
What?
Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of a doubt an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Ooh.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request that the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
Alright. We're not back to the second investigation yet, so we're gonna keep going. Alright, so it should just be the next part of the trial. Usually that's how it goes. I'd like to get through it tonight. Sweetie! You have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. I already forgot his voice.
So, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That is a fabulously possible possibility!
Well done, Nick!
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what I want to be when I grew up. Magician or president? I have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Oh, that is weird. Because his cloak was definitely mentioned multiple times by Trilo. So, where did it go?
Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well, I will now call my next witness. Pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? Great. Will the witness please state his name and occupation for the court record? Something about West Clown of Philadelphia? I don't know. That went too fast. Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke was best suited in this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? In a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you seen my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? What a couple of those open to go Starbucks shovel. Your name? Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. on the day of the murder. Correct.
Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Would you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked in this place. With arts to humor, please. Okay.
Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
That's for the best. Oh, alright.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. A clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless.
What does this have to do with this testimony?
But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness? Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Oh, I gave him Trillo's voice for a second. And I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you, I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe. Why does it have to be poor Gumshoe?
Brother Dutchell, shall we begin again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
I don't want you to talk very long. I'm tired of doing your voice already. I don't know why we gave him Gumshoe's voice, but that's what we're doing now.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I tossed two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
Huh.
That is very interesting. If this eyewitness's account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Wow. Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, this witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray away from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Okay. Okay. Straight back to my room. I looked out the window. We'll start here because this is the only part that has to do with the crime. You just happened to glance out of the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Why did you look outside? Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Clowns don't need no reason to look out of their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once I took myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah, forgot about that.
You forgot. Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention the thump, didn't I?
It's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
We should start turning the tables in our favor.
Let's see. I heard a huge noise at the window, so it made me take a look outside. Two silhouettes, they're a bit far away.
Okay. I mean, I think we're supposed to press that news statement, but... saw them clearly.
That's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols?
Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do all together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. Not this shit again. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. Another hydrate. Must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza! Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Will the witness please testify to what he saw, and only what he saw? Okay. Just keep on pressing from here. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you see everything, right? Or didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you do not, you know what is waiting for you. Oh my god. A nice penalty. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I mean, yeah, I don't think he saw anything. That's really, any clear basis to believe that he didn't see it. Yeah, I think he heard the noise, and that was the actual murder, and then he thinks he saw him. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you were telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is your meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thwump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. Wow. He started spouting off some nonsense. Mr. Crook, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. Clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well, you're back from your jog. Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
I looked out my window the night the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Fun karma! Tampering with the witnesses again?
So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yeah. When I looked at my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yeah, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls!
Your Honor.
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yeah, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if you catch even a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
Fantastic.
It was a bit far away, but the shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there's still no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should be finally good enough for you, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Come into cross-examination.
Okay. So he said Silk Hat and Black Cloak, but he didn't mention number 3. So maybe that's... It's nitpicky, but... It's the Phoenix Wright game. We gotta be a little nitpicky. Because there's 3 of them. So... I don't know. We gotta be nitpicky. Right? Oh yeah, okay. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols.
I suppose so. The Silk Hat and the Cloak, right?
Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols.
Yay, everyone get ready! All together now! Silk Hat, Cloak, White Roses!
What the?
Who cares if you knew that there were 3 or not? Why are things popping up on my screen? Oh, it's... My thing is trying to do the hydrates, but it's being weird. He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols, he just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
You like pile of pile 1, 3, 4, 1, 4.
Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Order, order.
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's so obvious that it was too dark to see that kind of detail. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that were the case, the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Yes. Clearly not. He's just toying with his court. Got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony?
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing these 3 ridiculous symbols. How do you mistake someone with a crazy getup and his nose stuck so high in the air? How do you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims that there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Nice.
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this is...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike mine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
Whew.
There's no doubt in my mind there are no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that, especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
Okay,
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you're going to prove to me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Crow's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
Only got a single shot at this. Only got one shot. Not miss my chance to blow. I gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Why did you promise that, Phoenix? I'm not so sure about this. Okay. He was wearing it the entire time he was on scene. Usually when they say stuff like that, we're supposed to present the object, because how could he be wearing it if I have it?
Objection!
This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yeah, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind?
Exactly. How would one mistake a thing like that?
Oh, sorry. I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma? Where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
No, that's not true!
Order, 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 Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all this? Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you said they're better or getting younger than you? Wah!
I didn't read fast enough. It was a bunch we missed.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if you didn't have the roses, you're still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing the dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo?
What do you want?
He almost got Trilo's voice for a second there. You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is battering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the scene of the crime? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to the counter issue story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Yeah, the fact that there were no footprints. That is, the thing. Alright.
Take that!
Look at this picture. Look at this photograph. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Hey!
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Me too, Maya.
Mr. Lawrence Curls.
Yeah,
The testimony you provided up till now has been false.
it hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
It's just what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Ooh, right.
Order, I will have order. Francesca Von Karma, how could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's true, I tell you.
Try not to waste your time with your idiotic drivel. Alright. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this one. The truth.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down, and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw. He...
Fucking got abducted by aliens, apparently.
This is the truth now, get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why would you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
I don't know. Save, that's all I know. Okay, if we say his eyes were playing tricks, I think that'll be like us saying that's not how it happened, but then how do we prove what did happen? This is all a dream, right? He's telling, I don't know how we, okay, it's one of these two, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know. His eyes were playing tricks. It's obvious that the witness's eyes were playing tricks on him.
Don't be such a fool. Who in the world do you think I would mistake that jerk for?
Jeez, I didn't say you were lying.
Wow, he looks really serious right now. More serious than he's looked all day.
Was that the wrong answer?
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. A criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this crime is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Okay, we were right. Cool. I wonder if any of the options would have worked. Like, just pick any of them. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off in the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule, the only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
Ugh. How are we supposed to find a flying criminal? Whew. Yes, please. All right, we have managed to make Maya sad, apparently. Cool. We're not gonna read that because I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I'm pretty sure that we are going to get through this next Saturday easy peasy. But we will be in a slightly different location with a slightly different background. We'll be back to normal the week after that, but for this next Saturday, we will be in a different location temporarily. So, anywho, I will see you all again really, really soon. I hope that you get a snack if you need it, which is what I'm about to go do while I rest my voice, because I'm gonna need it at work for next week. And I hope that you make sure to hydrate, which I'm gonna do, because I also need it after using my voice so much. If you want to keep up with our schedule, make sure you check us out on Discord. If you want to watch the VODs, they are posted to YouTube a week after I film them. Or we do them, I guess is the best way to put it. And of course, you know, on Twitch. And you can check me out on Twitter if you want to keep up with us there. If you don't want to get us into the Discord, that's okay, that's okay. But we will be playing some more Wildflowers next week. We're either going to be playing it Monday or Wednesday. We need to figure out when that's going to be, and I will of course keep you all posted. Probably Wednesday. We'll do another Wildflower Wednesday. So we'll play that, and then we've got some more Palia to play, and we will probably try to sneak in a little bit more Paleo Pines just to make sure we're ready for the final release at the end of the month. And then I know we've got some new games that are coming out soon. We're going to be playing a lot of Palia leading up to that. So Palia and Wildflower is going to be our two mains up until then, and of course this on our Saturdays. So I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye!